Alright, grind schoolers, so I went with this Profile X Direct E-85 flex fuel kit. So it's not too difficult, doesn't look too difficult. So what's good, grind schoolers? It's your boy Robin. I'm back in the shop with another video. So today we about to get a Camaro a little bit more juice. Like I said, it's about to be fast. This car is about to be, I don't know how fast I'm gonna make it, but it's about to get some juice. So right now we're gonna install the E-85 kit, flex fuel kit or whatever, and then it's about to go to the tuner on Friday and get tuned, and you know what I'm saying, I'll be making a little bit more power. Before I add any more power though, I think I'm gonna upgrade the drive shaft and the axles and stuff like that, because I know that's I know for a fact on these 5th gens the drive shaft is a weak point. So we gotta upgrade that stuff, and then after that I think it's time for a cam. So anyways, before we get started with this video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you get a notification every single time we drop another video. And yo, let's throw this E-85 kit in so I can go ahead and take it to the tuner and it can go ahead and get dyno tuned. Let's get it. Alright, grind schoolers, so I went with this Profile X Direct E-85 flex fuel kit. So it's not too difficult, doesn't look too difficult. So I have my fuel line, then I have the wiring, and then the harness and everything, and then the one wire that connects into the ECU, and then I have this thing which connects the 2 fuel lines together, the new fuel line that connects into the existing fuel line, and then the other fuel line that runs up towards, I think, the injectors. Don't quote me on that, I don't know, but anyways, we're gonna go ahead, throw all this stuff in, throw it all together, and you know, see what type of power we're gonna throw down. All right, y'all, so first things first is we have to disconnect these little switches that plug into the ECU, and that is for the wire that you got to connect inside one of the prongs inside the ECU for the flex fuel kit. Then you got to take, since mine is obviously supercharged or whatever, my thing is a little bit different, but if you got the stock Camaro, you just take off the cover or whatever. So take off this cover, and then you'll find one of these bolts, probably like this one right here, for a ground bolt. It's a ground connector bolt. And then down here is one of the fuel lines down here. We'll have to disconnect. I believe it's this one. Mine appears to be a little different because like I said, this whole thing has been changed before. It's not stock, obviously, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of digging, a little bit of research to see which fuel line I have to take apart. I think it's that one, but I'm gonna go ahead and see what I need to do. Unplug that fuel line, go ahead and ground the wire, and then wire in the E-85 kit into the ECU. So I'm gonna go ahead, get started, hook it up, and then I'll cut y'all back on in a second. Alright, I guess I should specify this. So this is the wiring harness. You have your end that connects into the actual sensor. This goes into the evap sensor. Mine is a little bit different, just because, like I said, it does have the supercharger, but it just connects up under there. The accessibility right here, so the accessibility for this on the supercharged motor is a little bit tighter than if you just have the intake manifold on top of it. But like I said, I wanted to specify that because it looks a little bit different if you have a supercharger on this 5th gen. So also too, my ECU, like I said, is a little bit harder to get to, so The difficulty level is a little bit more than just, you know, your regular stock motor, but yeah, so let's go ahead and connect this up, and then we'll connect everything else up. And it actually is this fuel line right here. My fuel line looks different. It looks like it's a steel braided fuel line for this supercharger, so it'll be a little bit different of a process, but generally I guess it is the same exact thing. So let's go ahead and wire everything up, and then we'll be done with this project. Alright y'all, so I got my fuel line disconnected. Came off super duper easy. So I think this goes this way, because this one goes straight down onto that little fuel nipple down there, and then this one connects sideways into the little module thing. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Like I said, mine is a little different because I got a braided fuel line, but the other fuel line looks just like that, and you're gonna use the one closest to the front of the engine. So and I'm doing this because there's no instructions, so you know, hopefully to help somebody. All right, in order to get this wiring harness off, you gotta pull this little red thing up, and then this little lever will be down in the down position. Then you push on this, and then just basically walk this up, and then in order to get it off the ECU, you just gotta pry it off backwards, and it slips right off. Alright y'all, so now all you gotta do is find the 40 location. So there's 16 right here, and then you count 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 locations right here. On my car, it's right next to a yellow wire, so that's counting from the bottom of the harness upwards. So the way the wires are going, you count from the bottom right here in the third row, like I said, 33, 34, and so on and so forth till you get to 40. And then you press a little plastic tab through with like a pick or like a little screwdriver or something. You push your plastic tab through there because there's no hole right there. And then you just slide the wire in until it clicks, and once it clicks, then you just give it a little tug. As long as it don't come out, you're good. So we're good to go ahead and put this back on, route the wires so that we can hide them, make sure that everything's all good. Go ahead and use our zip tie to zip tie these together again, and we should be good to go. And then also we just got to hook this to the fuel line, and then hook this connector up, and then we are going to ground our wire right here. And after that, it should be ready to go to the tuner, man. And this kit is done. It's super simple, super easy. Once you know where everything goes, like I said, you got to go to the harness. You got to go to the evap right here, ground wire, then you got to go down there, unplug this fuel line, and then plug the fuel lines together, plug everything up. It's plug and play. Like I said, we're ready to go to the tuner now. Alright grind schoolers, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it's helpful to somebody that's trying to do an E-85 kit on their Camaro. Like I said, my car is a little bit different because it's supercharged. The fuel line is a little bit different. Also, it's a little bit more difficult to get to the wiring harness up under the hood or whatever. But anyways, other than that, it was pretty seamless, pretty easy. But anyways, if y'all liked the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification so you get a notification every single time we drop another video. And stay tuned for the tune on this car. I won't be at the tuner, you know what I mean? I'm having a friend take the car to get it tuned at the shop, so I won't be able to get any footage there, but we will get some footage once the car is back, and we'll see what it's actually putting down. And hopefully they give me my dyno sheet so I really know exactly how much power I'm putting out. Like I said, this is only the beginning for this car. As far as how fast I'm gonna make it, we got a lot more that's gonna go into this car, man. So if you want to stay up to date on the build, yo, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and the bell notification. But I'm done talking to y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to call it a night. Always remember, work hard so you can live free. I'm out.